In 1950, newspaper publisher and oil man Amon G. Carter sent a letter to the Fort Worth city manager. "It is my purpose to erect and equip a museum and present it to the city," the letter read. Carter requested that the council designate a high point of land west of downtown as the future location for the structure. In 10 days' time, the council complied. Nearing his life's end, Carter's earnest desire was to establish a museum for the city he loved, a place where everyone was welcome, free of charge, to enjoy the art he had assembled over the course of his life. Carter's success had allowed him to build an unrivaled collection of works by Frederick Remington and Charles M. Russell, a focus sparked by his fast friendship with humorist Will Rogers, who fostered Carter's passion for the work of the two great artists of the American West. Carter's desire to share his collection with the community emanated from his log cabin beginnings and self-made rise to success. "As a youth, I was denied the advantages which go with the possession of money," he wrote in his last will and testament. "I am endeavoring to give to those who have not had such advantages, but who aspire to the higher and finer attributes of life, those opportunities which were denied to me." Even as his health began to fail, Carter worked toward his goal of building a public art museum to house his collection. But he died in June 1955, having never seen his vision realized. The fulfillment of his dream then fell to his daughter, Ruth Carter Stevenson, whose father's vision would become her life's work. In concert with the foundation her father had established, Stevenson selected revered architect Philip Johnson to design the museum. When the museum opened in 1961, Amon Carter's collection of works by Remington and Russell formed the core of the new museum's holdings. Soon, however, the view of the West represented in the inaugural collection would expand to include American art as a whole. Paintings, photographs, watercolors, drawings, prints, sculpture, and rare books began entering the collection. In 1967, the museum acquired Stuart Davis's 1964 painting, Blips and Ifs, a landmark of American modernism. To keep pace with the rapid growth of the institution's collection and public programs, more space was soon required. Over the years, 3 expansions to the building were added to accommodate an ever-increasing program, exhibitions, and opportunities for visitors to enjoy and learn about American art. This expansion activity culminated in 2001, when a vastly larger facility, again designed by Johnson, was erected behind the 1961 structure. Today, the Amon Carter Museum of American Art houses some 250,000 objects, and its 50,000-volume library is among the country's leading research destinations for the study of American art. Numerous exhibitions are mounted each year, and the museum's mission to make its collection accessible to as many people as possible has given rise to a broad range of creative programs that are free, open to the public, and designed to create meaningful connections between American art and visitors of all ages, abilities, and backgrounds. Amon Carter's dream has been fulfilled in the museum that today bears his name. His will articulates what remains in the forefront of the museum's mission. "I have come to realize that they who acquire wealth are more or less stewards in the application of that wealth to others of the human family who are less fortunate than themselves," Carter wrote. "I desire and direct that this museum be operated for the benefit of the public and to aid in the promotion of cultural spirit in the city of Fort Worth and vicinity." These words remain among the guiding principles of the museum that for Amon G. Carter lived only in his imagination, but that for this nation, the state of Texas, and for Fort Worth is a very real dream indeed.